and welcome to... Come on, say it. Say it. We Need to Talk.
Yay!
Me, Lamer Gamer, and this, my lovely wife, Killer Queen.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back.
What?
It's just a conversation we had about before we started this pod. It was effectively, should we start this with welcome to or welcome back to? Because I didn't know the best way to welcome people into the podcast.
Oh, my Lord.
So,
I don't know how to welcome people.
well, you made a good point. So the point you made was, if I say welcome back, you wouldn't say welcome back if someone was just visiting you, would they?
No, but like, if you watch a program and it's like, welcome back to, it's because there's been adverts.
Yeah. There's been an advert, which is a whole week.
Yeah.
Whole week long advert,
Oh, no,
and
but-
now you're back
But
with
it's
us.
at the beginning of a program. So if you're watching a game show, like, hello, welcome to. It's not welcome back. It's welcome back when you've gone for your tea break. Go.
All right, let's try that again then.
It's just English,
Oh,
Lama.
flip it. I'll just...
It's just English.
Let's just roll our brand new jingle. Here we go. And welcome back after that lovely jingle. By the way, if you're listening to this on Spotify, that means
We did it!
we actually figured out how to get the podcast on Spotify.
The royal we, you figured it out.
I get solo credit for
You
this.
do? I did nothing.
Nope. But no, it's great. We are now on Spotify. We're posting like shorts and stuff on YouTube and TikTok. You know, we've actually had some really nice uptake and some lovely feedback from some people as well. So thank you for everybody that is supporting us on Spotify. Don't forget we're releasing this both in audible version, an audio-only version, and a video version as well. What are you doing, the Vogue?
The people that can...
Oh yeah, so
You've got something special there. Don't spoil it if you're
Yeah,
watching the video.
If you're watching the
you've got
video,
something special.
Killer Queen just did the most beautiful dance. In case
Well,
you
now they
missed
know
it-
it's a dance. Thank you for ruining that.
To be fair, it wasn't really a dance.
It was just something weird.
Okay,
I
moving
just
on.
did a weird thing. That was for the people who are making the effort to watch us.
Oh, well, yeah.
Those that are listening.
She didn't do anything offensive, just in case you wondered and thought she might be doing that. But yeah, so we are back. This is episode 4, but technically 3, because last week's episode we had a few technical issues.
Yeah, apologies for not a full episode. We had problems. Player 4 was needing lots of attention. We tried another setup as well, so it was a bit of a technical hitch. So
It was
I had
like we were
to-
both on poo cam.
Yeah, I suppose it was a bit.
So yeah, last week you found out that I, as a gullible 6-year-old, mistook a bag of something for vegetables. And if you don't know what that is, then head back to episode 3. See that nice little segue we put there?
I genuinely did not know this story.
I forgot this story for 20 odd years.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a conversation with your nan and then you retold it to me. But, like, even people in your family that we've seen, though, this weekend, we've related to them, they had blocked it out.
They blocked it out, yeah.
Which they're like, oh, my God,
I
yeah, I
remember this.
completely forgot that. I never heard that story, so thanks, Nan.
Yeah, cheers, Nan. Any more? Send them our way.
I love stories like that.
But yeah, so our first section tonight, we haven't done it for, well, technically 2 episodes. So technically we only missed 1 episode off. So this week's word is WonderCLUNT.
Oh, I like.
Yeah.
WonderCLUNT.
So it describes me very well.
Oh, does it?
Something showy in appearance, but is utterly worthless. So yeah, that was the word today. Can
You think you're
of it?
showy, do you, to look at?
Well, not anymore. not since episode 3.
Oh, you're not utterly worthless. You've got to
We're
figure out.
getting back onto the sexy thing, aren't we? Again.
So we've
Can
got to
you-
try and get one to clout into the...
Completely WonderCLUNT.
Something that looks good but is utterly worthless.
Yeah, so if you were to... What would you say you know anything that is
I was
WonderCLUNT?
literally just going to say, can we give an example? Boris Johnson.
Bojo, yeah, WonderCLUNT.
No, let's not be political. This is not what this is about.
This
This
is
is
not
supposed to be
political.
light-hearted and fun. Let's not talk about British politics, please.
Ah, I have something. This is absolute WonderCLUNT. This one This microphone, by the way, for those of you watching, I'm showing my second Blue Yeti microphone. So, the Blue Yeti microphone that we're recording into is beautiful. It sounds crisp, hopefully, when we do this in post. This one, however, is complete WonderCLUNT. It looks great. However, the USB connection on the bottom of it doesn't actually work, and if you bang the table ever so slightly, it loses all power. So, WonderCLUNT. I was going to launch that then.
Please don't launch it.
For those of you, for those of you that are listening, I'm about to throw the microphone. Insert sound effect. And smash the window by all accounts as well. Are you doing the sound effect? So you can't say the intro, but you can do the sound effect.
So I'm good for.
WonderCLUNT.
I'm useless. WonderCLUNT.
So our first section, for those of you that don't know, we probably just cut that whole section, but Kiddo Queen just had an absolute mare trying to keep her joke secret from me. I think I now know what it's about.
No, you don't.
No, I couldn't possibly guess what.
No.
Your mum throws cheese. Stops.
Your mum throws.
I have no idea what. I probably heard
That's
that
nothing
wrong.
to do with my joke. That's the video before.
Sounds better than the joke already. But yeah, the first section is...
No, I do the sound effects. You do the jingles.
Raisin Bristolians! Explosion. Fuck's sake. So I have to say the sound effects. Dripping of water.
I like to be introduced, okay? That sounded like something else.
Does dripping water sound like wet balls?
Yeah, that's where the water's dripping to.
Oh, for God's sake. Raisin Bristolians. Ah! Why did I put that on the end? That was ethereal until I went, ah.
Ethereal.
Yeah.
It was...
Did you just use the word? You didn't technically use it, because you went, it was one...
You're such a big mouth. Look at it. Get my fist in there.
What? Go on. Oh, I've got 2 knuckles worth. Oh, so we raise children. We raise children, believe it or not. We have 2 lovely children. And we're going to talk about something that either we're impressed with or something that didn't go so well. We're trying to normalise parenting in the 21st century.
Yeah,
really.
all of the good and the bad. Seems we've only talked about the good at the moment.
Yeah, true. I'm finding it much easier to find things that I'm proud of rather than things that didn't go so well.
I think that's our personalities, though. We like to concentrate on the positive as much as possible.
When it comes to myself, I can find a million problems. But when it comes to my family, it's really difficult to be hypercritical of them. Because you go through so much together, you don't want to be like, oh, let's reflect on how our family performed this week.
You're not going to like mine this week, then?
Well, perhaps you should go first.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You carry on.
So my thing I'm really proud of for our family this week is that we went to a friend's birthday party, and player 3, for those of you that don't know, is quite nervous around dogs because one of our family members has a really jumpy and overexcitable dog, and he's had a bad experience with him in the past. So whenever he's around dogs now, he's very cautious and reserved around dogs.
He'd rather not be around them, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Depending on the dog owner as well. It's when the dog owner goes, oh, they're fine, and doesn't control the dog, he then feels uncertain because he then feels like he has to control the dog and he's not an experienced dog owner. The second that the dog owner takes charge, he's so much more confident.
Yeah, for example, my brother has a Shiba Inu.
Who's a very confident dog owner, isn't he?
Really confident.
And very in control of his dog. So, you come through the door, he's like every dog. He wants to welcome you, greet you. He's not...
He brings you a toy, for goodness sake.
Yeah, he doesn't bark. The owner is, down boy, come back. And the dog does.
Yeah, it's done.
And you can see the confidence straight away.
Yeah.
In player 3, be like, oh, okay, someone's in control. I'm good. Sniffing.
Yeah.
That is player 3's trigger. I'm sure of it.
Not sniffing around. Yeah.
When the dog comes to sniff, he's just like, you can see it. All of him curls up. And you're really good with him as well, getting him to put the back of his hand out.
Yeah.
But he got upset the other day when he was putting his hand out for I gave him a kiss, and he's like, no, a sniff.
That is not consensual licking. But yeah, going back to my story. So I went on a bit of a segue just to explain why I'm really proud of player 3. Yeah. So we went to our friend's birthday party, and they are a dog family. We know them. We've known loads of their dogs that they've had in the past.
And all their, like, external family, like brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, mums, dads, everyone has a dog. So we went to this party. All their fur babies were invited as well.
Yeah, they were absolutely beautiful. Initially, of course, player 3 was really nervous because there were lots of dogs around. But because it was the right breeds, the right owners, the right sort of mindset and personality types, that player 3 was actually able to get some confidence behind him and start stroking and petting the dogs.
Yeah.
And he just settled into it so lovely. At one point, he was like, "Come on, I want to stroke you. I want to love you."
For a bit more detail, we like came through the door. He saw all the dogs, and he was almost straight back out the other way, wasn't he?
Yeah.
To which one of our friends was like, "Oh, I forgot. He's not so great with dogs." And I was like, "No, he'll be okay. He'll settle. Don't worry." There was a young little puppy bulldog.
Yeah, French bulldog.
That was just wanting to say hello. And once I got down and gave him some love, he was then like settled and chilled, and he went back to his owner. Yeah. And then player 3 was like, oh, yeah, okay, dogs don't jump up on you all the time. And if they do, it's just because they're saying hello and then they're done. It's our problem. We need to work through it. And like within 5 minutes of being there and him having said hello to pretty much every dog with assistance with the dog owners so that it was done in a controlled way, the dogs were then mooching about, enjoying their own time. And he could actually relax, sit down, eat
some food without worrying about the dogs going to eat it or anything like that.
And for us as parents, it was so nice to see him relax in a house full of dogs.
Yeah, because we're dog people. Despite me being allergic to dog fur, I absolutely love dogs.
Yeah, we do love dogs.
But yeah, and that's why I'm really proud of him. He bossed it.
Yeah, he did.
He was cautious. He went from being cautious and nervous to being like, I got this. I'm going to stroke this dog. Pet this dog.
That's a massive thanks to our friends for being those owners, though.
Yeah, they're our friends and their family.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Being good dog owners and knowing their dogs and knowing that he can come up and stroke the bum of this one and stroke the head of that one.
But yeah, I don't know if anybody who listens to this podcast might have children that are the same that are nervous around dogs or have had similar experiences.
I was a nervous child around dogs. I remember being picked up from infant school. My brother was in a pram and he had one of those like biscotti biscuit things that babies wean off of. And a small dog jumped up onto the pram and ripped it out of his hand.
Really?
Now, I know that's down to the owner. And because it was a shock to him, he wasn't bitten. Literally, the dog took the biscuit and ran. But being a child, and because he then cried, I was then scared of dogs.
Oh, right.
We both were like, me and my brother have been, until we had our dog, scared of dogs.
So that's my raising Bristolians moment. If you guys have got any kids that are nervous around animals or have managed to get them over their fears, then please drop us a comment and let us know how you did it or what's happened. Share your experiences with us.
I've got two.
Okay.
I've got a very lovely story that'll take 5 minutes to tell.
Okay.
And then I've got something that is not so positive, but putting it out there to normalise it because this is just 3-year-olds.
Yeah, sure. I will allow you having two things in this section, of course.
So you don't know this. I haven't told you this. So
go for it.
You were away yesterday.
Yes.
We decided to have lunch out in the garden because it's been so beautiful. We've sat under the umbrella. Player 4's in a little carry cart asleep. Player 3's got his lunch. I've got my sandwich, my crisps. Having a lovely time. It took him 2.5 hours to eat his lunch today.
What was his lunch?
Picky tea.
So
2.5 hours.
Listening or watching this podcast, picky tea is basically we get like a food tray.
Like a bento box kind of
Yeah, we put
tray.
like little bits in.
It's a picnic all on one plate, basically. It's sandwich, crisps, yogurt and banana normally, but he calls it picky tea.
Yeah.
I start flicking through my phone and notification comes for our holiday.
Our holiday?
Our holiday
okay.
with 200 and something days left, which I was like... I thought, I need to look at it again, because that's what happens when you go on holiday and looking forward to something. You look forward to the hotel and you scroll through. Yeah. And that's what I was doing. And he was, Mummy, what are you doing? I was like, because we haven't told him, because he gets, like we said with the monster truck thing, he gets so excited.
That was like 5 days, wasn't it?
Just a bit like, I can't tell him, it's almost a year till we go. Like, I can't deal with that for a year.
No.
And I was, just looking at pictures, baby. And he's like, I see. And I could not change my phone quick enough that he saw pictures of the pirate ship in the... Yeah. And I said, it's a holiday somewhere. And I haven't told him we're going. But he keeps saying to me, I want to see pictures of the pirate ship and the peoples, which is really, really cute. He was then like, I want to go on holiday. I said, maybe next year, sweetheart. Like, it costs a lot of money. And we'll just have to see what we're doing. He's like, I want to go on holidays. And I thought, oh, God, this is going to turn into a meltdown. With player 3, if he can't have what he wants, with me, it's normally, okay.
Fair enough.
Which I normally leave, although I don't like the attitude. I have got an okay, and we're leaving it, we're drawing a line under it.
Yeah.
So I was ready for the meltdown. I thought, I'm going to end up crumbling and telling him that we are going, and I'm going to make a rod for my own back. He was like, but I want to go on holiday. And I said, well, if I had money, darling, I'd take you right now. And he disappeared. He ran into the house, and I was like,
oh no.
What is... Because like I said, those were his normal reactions, is okay and storms off, or has a complete meltdown. It's the only I could think of. He comes back out with his piggy bank.
Oh.
That has a collection of 2, 1 and 5p's in, that he has this little coin sorter and he likes to play with it, and at the end of it all goes back into the piggy bank, and then the piggy bank goes, and he went, we have money, mummy, let's go on holiday.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
I could have cried. It's so kind.
That
He's
is
so empathetic, and he was like, it doesn't matter that it's in, like, for me as an adult, his thought process was, I know this is mine, but I'd rather you had it so we could do something nice. What child has that process? Only our player 3.
Yeah, he's incredible.
He's going to be an incredible empath, I think.
Yeah, he's going to care a lot about people.
Yeah, whatever he does, he's just going to... I feel like he's going to change the world. I don't know why. So I just wanted to share that, because that
is amazing.
So bloody lush. I was just like, oh, but it's not enough, buddy. He was like, but we could go on holiday now. We have monies. I was like, okay, but I said, you keep it, mummy will figure it out. We have booked a holiday, I just don't want to tell him.
The holiday's booked, but that's so cute of him. Well, maybe we can save his money and he can buy something on holiday for himself.
Yeah, it's about 15p's.
Yeah, but it's the thought,
It was very, very sweet.
Yeah. Aw, bless.
And then the other thing I want to talk about is the fact that 3-year-olds cannot listen.
Yes.
It's driving me round the bend. I'm doing my absolute best. I've even read a book called How to Talk to Small People So They Will Listen. It's not working.
You've been practicing on me, have you?
No, it's not working.
No.
It's an audio book. I'm not a big reader, so I've been listening to it whilst I've been doing stuff around the house, or while player 3's got something on the telly that I cannot stand. I do not like kids' telly, but I understand that it's better than him watching EastEnders or whatever. So I have an audio book in. It's just not working. They say never repeat yourself more than twice. So he doesn't like the answer, he'll repeat the question until he gets the answer he wants.
Yeah, so he could be in for politics.
That is just his developmental stage, that he doesn't know how to be like, well, why? We'll get to the why stage. He's a little bit young for the why stage. I'm sure we'll get there. And I wish we were back to the repetition stage. So I'm saying to him at the moment, you've already asked me that question, and I said no, I'm not going to change my answer. And sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. So everything out there says only repeat yourself once. So it's like, ask them something, repeat it once, then they are incapable. Like if they're not listening on the second time, they're incapable of doing it. Now I know player 3 can put his own shoes on. I know 100%. Player 3 can get dressed. He can't reach everything, but if you give it to him in his own little way, he can get himself dressed. Yeah. I'm not asking him to do anything he's not capable of, or that he doesn't want to do at these points.
Yeah.
He's just plain not listening. And he was in the bath earlier tonight, and I said to him a couple of times, did you hear me? He's like, yeah. And I started putting on the end, what did I say?
Yeah.
But I'm having to do it because it...
You do that with me. You literally do that with me as well. Oh no, she's been practicing on me. Oh no.
And I'm trying to do it in a way, because with you I'm like, well, what did I say then? Trying to catch you out.
Yeah.
With him, it's a genuine question, and I'm struggling with my tone of voice.
Yeah, because it's like when you say it to me.
Yeah. Whereas with him, I'm trying to be like, well, what did I say then? But it comes across like my face. I just watched myself do it. My face came across. Well, what did I say then?
Yeah, it's the head bobble as well.
So he's in the bath, and I asked him to do, when we get out the bath, can you blah blah blah, all of our normal routine stuff, and he was like in his own little world, not giving me any eye contact. And they say to give them physical contact. I said, player 3, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, what did I just say? And he was like, I don't know. I said, were you listening? I said, were you listening? Yeah. I said, what did I say then? And I'm trying to say it as Disney princessy as I can.
You said, so if you watch this back now, the way you said it then is more like mother knows best.
I know, I cannot say it.
What did I say?
And this is my thing, is I'm trying to put all of these things out there for him. You know, there's this massive thing in social media at the moment.
What did I say then, little shit? Is what literally your face said.
I know, and like, everything social media is like, the millennial parents are trying to change the way we've parented. It's not easy.
No.
Like, the generational parenting that our parents done and our parents have done and our parents done.
It's so easy to go to that, isn't it?
It's our inner child is the problem. Is we see his behaviour and our inner child trying to protect him by being like, shut it down. Stop. You can't do this because someone's going to come at you, even though we're never going to come at him.
Yeah.
The things I'm telling him are like to progress on so that he can go to bed, so that he doesn't get overtired, so that he doesn't get upset. I'm trying to avoid those
There's
situations.
always a good reason behind it.
Or his safety. Like, I'm not just...
Like, how many times as a child did you hear someone tell you to do something, say why, and the answer was, because I said so.
Oh, all the time.
So I find, is our generation, is, why do I need to do this? We're like, because if you go to bed, you have a better mood, blah, blah, blah.
So that's my, like, main problem, is, like, you know, if I'd be like, right, sit down there for me for 2 minutes, please don't move. The please don't move bit is gone. And I've even tried to be, like, change my wording. So rather than saying, don't do this, don't do that, asking him to do this, do that, because apparently the positive is easier for them to understand.
Oh.
Yeah, you just say to them what you want to see, or what they should be doing, rather than criticising.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to do that, like when he's not listening, rather than be like, I told you to sit down, but are we on our bums? That used to work and now doesn't. He'll just be like, no. I'm like, well, should we be on our bums? No. And like, the only thing I can think of is that developmentally he's learning to lie.
Which is supposedly a good sign of intelligence.
Every child has to learn to lie. They have to be able to understand an alternative reality in order to do risk assessment. They can't assess risk if they can't foresee.
If you've had kids that struggle to listen as well, if you've managed to figure a way out, I think everybody's had kids.
I'm pretty sure it's every 3-year-old going.
Yeah, I think every 3-year-old.
I'm sure people in the comments will be like, it's my 13-year-old as well.
Yeah, my 13-year-old doesn't listen.
Great.
My 33-year-old husband doesn't listen.
Men.
Yeah, generally men. Is this a sexist podcast now?
Oh, it's hot in this place.
It is boiling. I'm creating a microclimate in my armpits here.
Right, what's your joke? I won last week's Union
so when I won one, where does someone go when they've had an injury playing peekaboo?
Where does someone go when they've had an injury playing peekaboo?
The ICU. Yes!
Oh, where my brain was went, yeah, you can't just take yourself there. You have to be admitted by an A&E doctor or a ward doctor. You have to be accepted.
This is the imaginary thing again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, we've gone back to the...
I'm so literal. It's
You're literally literal.
I am so literal.
You're such a WonderCLUNT. Clout.
Did you just call me else?
I said clunt. I didn't hear
the L. I did not hear the L.
Clout. When it comes to jokes, you're a WonderCLUNT. Clout.
I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry.
Bit of both.
You just called me a...
No, I said it with an L.
I did not hear the L.
Just because you didn't hear the L doesn't mean there wasn't an L there.
There's an O in country, my friend.
Oh, there's an L in country. Oh, dear.
I'm a little bit taken back by the fact you just called me a WonderCLUNT.
Some women would be flattered.
Right, I've got to find it again now because I cannot remember it.
Just write it or print screen to screen. I'm ready for this now. You've built me up for this.
A man threw some milk, some cheese, and some butter at me. How dare he? I think it's pretty good.
You can't laugh and make it funny.
How dare he? I think it's pretty good. Because look at her reaction.
You can't think it's funny because of someone's reaction on TikTok.
I win.
Have you decided that?
Yeah. I decide every week.
I reckon we should put...
I can't remember what yours was because of the WonderCLUNT thing.
The ICU one.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll put a poll in the Spotify thing.
Yeah.
And if need be, we can change the result, but I think I win that because
no.
I'm just such a WonderCLUNT. It's wonder... What was the word? Clout! You've made it WonderCLUNT.
You said it.
Made the word WonderCLUNT.
You said it wrong, and I'm repeating
But
what
you keep
said.
saying it.
Because that's what you called
Which
me.
is that change the whole word from WonderCLUNT to WonderCLUNT. Today's episode was brought to you by the word WonderCLUNT.
Oh, no one knows what it is.
You've made the word up. No, I made the word up and you kept saying. I don't know what clunt means.
But what did you mean to call me? Is that
I wonder clout because your imagination is terrible.
That doesn't make me useless.
It does. When it comes to jokes, you're a wonder clout.
It made it sound like you were calling me a rude name and disguising it with a word.
No, I did not. But now it's happened. Look up like you're interested.
I got a hair stuck in my nail. Okay.
That's going in. Look interested. I got a hair stuck in my nail. Okay, so we are on to our final section, which Killer Queen absolutely loves, which is Cue Jingle.
I tell you what, that churns my butter.
For those of you that are wondering why we're doing weird finger dances, is because we have to add the sound effect in post. Anyway, let's pretend that we heard that jingle. What an amazing jingle that was.
I loved it.
I think it's my favourite jingle that ever jingled.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So, what's your enjoy better this week, my dear?
Drivers!
Right, okay, I can sense hatred already from the podcast community. Or unification.
I think everyone has been in this situation.
I hate it when.
I hate it when you're in, like, say, 3-lane traffic and it's going down to 2.
Yeah.
And you've had 600 yards notice, 500, 400, and most people get over and sit in the traffic. And then you have that.
My eyebrows are trying to give it most people.
And then you have that one WonderCLUNT that comes down the outside.
This is a new way of insulting people. WonderCLUNT. You WonderCLUNT.
What's the actual word? Because this is
Clout.
a WonderCLUNT that comes down the outside because
You're
they're
flapping.
showing off and it's bloody useless.
I like it. I like the use. That'll pass.
They come down the outside and then they push their nose of their car into the traffic where you've been sat in for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it churns my butter.
What, people that don't get in time?
Just, you've had plenty of notice. Everyone else is getting over. Yes, you're going to be in traffic.
Right.
But do not tear down the outside all the way up to the cones and then push your way in and get annoyed that people don't want to let you in because they've been in standstill traffic for 20 minutes.
Right, so you don't like the people that push in, but the people that get there and sort of wait and wait to be let in, fine?
No.
No.
The second you know that lane's shutting, you should get over.
Good.
I am that person that if you're going to try and come in, I'm going to ignore you.
You will sacrifice your car to
Yeah.
piss this person off.
Yeah, I will keep up the ass of the car in front of me so much and actually ignore you.
Yeah.
Or if you're that pushy, I'll actually be like, no. I will actually eyeball that driver and be like, no.
Don't know why, but I feel like you're supposed to go up and filter in. I don't know why,
Are
but
you that person? Are you that one person?
It could have been me that you told to fuck
It
off.
wasn't you.
No. It wasn't
I would know
you.
if it was you.
Yeah, because it'd be worse. You'd be like, what? No, so in my situation, there'll be 2 lanes, and it'll say 3rd lane closing.
Yeah.
In 800 yards, 400 yards, 200, 0. I'm probably the kind of guy that will get in at 400. I won't get in at, 0 unless it's been really hard to find a gap.
I am talking about being at 0.
Yeah.
And having, everyone's in standstill
And then
traffic.
they keep going.
He's come out the back of the traffic. Not just being in a lane and being like, oh, I need to get over. I'm not talking about that. You see the sign when you see the sign. That's why they give you loads of warning.
Yeah.
This is someone he's been in standstill, pulled out at 600 yard and gone all the way down to the front.
I agree. That is 100% WonderCLUNT.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not even saying WonderClout. I'm saying WonderCLUNT. That is
We've
my
made
word.
a new word.
That is our new word. This is probably going to be the title of the episode, I think. Clunt. There's an L.
They said clunt. Well, I didn't hear you say it originally.
You
so.
closely said the word that I don't think we're supposed to say on podcast. That would probably tune all the old ladies off. I agree. That really pisses me off as well. So if they're sat in the lane and they're already part of the traffic, they're like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to pull out, go down, and then try and jump the
It
queue.
literally happens all the time at the Aztec West roundabout.
Yeah, they do it load on the M4 towards Slough as well. So it just, It churns my butter too, so
Yeah.
we're both churned. Yeah, we got a similar thing literally near our house, which is a roundabout. What is your thoughts on the roundabout near us by B&Q? I do it correctly as per the highway code. Basically, you get on the roundabout, don't you? It's like a really weird roundabout.
It's a double roundabout, but rather than you stopping, you either go straight over both of them or you go all the way around.
For those of you that know the local area, you'll know the exact roundabout we're on about, which is next to B&Q. For those of you that don't,
it's a really horrible double roundabout. So the problem is when you're coming up from our house, the sign says one thing and the floor markings say another. We agree the supermarket is straight over. The sign says to get to the supermarket, this. Straight on and left, but the floor says left only, and that's why there's so much confusion being in the right lane, because you think everyone else is going left, and then suddenly somebody goes straight over to the roundabout, straight over to the supermarket, and that's your lane.
Yeah,
that's where the problem comes.
And that literally sends me into a rage.
Because if you're looking at the sign, you think you're doing one thing, the highway code says another, and the floor says another. There's three things going on.
Follow the highway code.
Exactly.
Always follow the highway
code.
Follow the yellow brick road. So basically, local council, sort your signage and your road layouts out.
All they need to do is put, where you go off to the supermarket, bollard that off so you can't go straight on. You have your naturally filtered
or just sort the signage out.
That will sort it.
And the road markings.
Yeah. Drivers.
Yeah.
Do it fucking right.
Yeah.
I'm still be wrong. I'm not the best driver ever, but if there's a situation I can avoid, I will. I'll go the other way. I'll go to a different supermarket.
But yeah, that one's very local to us. But yeah, roundabout etiquette.
Double roundabout etiquette is hard.
We're talking about butter etiquette last time. This time's roundabout etiquette. we're the be all and end all in etiquette. I think we are.
Maybe I shouldn't call it churns my butter. Maybe I should call it etiquette.
It could be called the etiquettes. That's our team name, the etiquettes.
The board of etiquettes.
What I'll do actually is I will post the layout of the roundabout on our Need to Talk Instagram, which we now have. Yes, we do. And then everybody can have a look and make their own decision up because, yeah, I'm fucked off with it.
You just put pictures of the signs and the car.
Yeah, we'll do a full like police forensic examination.
The council don't come for us. It's supposed to be a bit of fun.
Yeah, go to a different house number. We'll put a fake house number in. But yeah, that roundabout wraps up this week's podcast. It's hot. It is sweaty. We're angry about drivers.
It's always hot and sweaty,
I feel like a sweaty WonderCLUNT. And yeah, we got some good shit vented out today, I reckon.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you did like the podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on social. So we got our own Instagram account now, and we also have Spotify that works. Yay! So you'll be hearing us or seeing us on there. Don't forget visual gags. But yeah, thank you very much for listening. It's been great having you here. It's been great talking to you as well.
Thank you.
And remember, if you have anything on your mind, we need to talk. See ya. Bye.